Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
It is so wonderful to be back in our other sanctuary, our home away from home here at Campo Beach. It is a beautiful day. You are all here, we are all here, and something just feels so right to begin this Shabbat all together as one community. I'm Rabbi Zach Pleasant, joined by Cantor Becky Mann and Cantor Julia Kadrain and Rabbi Michael Friedman and Rabbi Ilana Nemitov-Bressler. And all of you are here as well, helping us make Shabbat as sacred as it is each and every week. Some of you may be here at Shabbat on the Beach for the first time. Anyone first time Shabbat on the Beach? Amazing. We have a number of first time Shabbat on the Beach. Some of you may be here for the 30th or 40th or 50th or 100th or 1000th time at Shabbat at Temple Israel. Some of you may not have been here in a couple of months, myself included.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Let's take just a moment before we bring in the lights of Shabbat to find someone who's sitting near you, wish them a Shabbat Shalom on this beautiful Shabbat evening.
Join us, and if you are one of those people who raise your hand, this is your first time at Shabbat on the Beach, we'd love to invite you to light our Shabbat candles with us as we welcome you to our community this evening.
If it's your first Shabbat on the Beach with us, please come forward. We want to honor you and welcome you with the honor of lighting the Shabbat candles. I know there were more than 2 people who raised their hands, so come on up.
We'll turn to that handout that you received when you walked in. And if you didn't receive it, these are words, Hariyu Ladonai Kol Haaretz. Raise a shout to God, all the earth. Break into joyous songs of praise.
שומרי שבס וקוראי עונג ישמחו במחוזך שומרי שבס וקוראי עונג
Centuries ago, our people used to welcome in Shabbat by going out into the fields and greeting the Sabbath beloved. We have a new field tonight here with the sand beneath our feet, if you can feel it with your shoes off. And it's an opportunity to welcome in Shabbat in a new way, a freer way, an open way. I invite you in whatever way feels open to you that you join us as we welcome in Shabbat with L'cha Dodi. We'll pray verses 1, 2, 5, and as we reach verse 9, we'll face the slowly setting sun as we welcome in this most sacred day.
L'cha Dodi, likrat kala, penei Shabbat, v'kavera. L'cha Dodi, likrat kala, penei Shabbat. שמור וזכור בדיבור אחד, השמיענו אל המיוחד, אדוני אחד ושמו אחד, שמו תפארת ולתהילה. l'cha Dodi, likrat kala, penei Shabbat. ושלום עטרת בלב, גם בשמחה וצהלה, תוך אמוני עם סגולה. בואי חלה, בואי חלה, החלטתי לקראת כלה, בעיני שבת לקרבנה. החלטתי לקראת כלה, בעיני שבת לקרבנה. החלטתי
There is one who sings the song of his own life, finding everything within himself. There is one who leaves the circle of herself and sings the song of her people.
There is one, there is one, there is one, there is one.
There is one whose voice rings with the song of humanity, hoping for the highest perfection.
There is one, there is one, there is one, there is one.
And there is one who rises even higher, uniting with all creatures, with all worlds, filling this universe with song. Nivarech, let us bless.
be seated. Somehow I must sit to listen. Standing implies readiness for action, for the executing of the will. To hear you, I must sit down and calm down. The magpie mind chatters. It doesn't know about stopping. How helpless I feel in its automatic firing, its busy babbling. It is impossible to hear you, as long as I am full of sound. I turn this helpless prayer toward you. Help me to be quiet, to sit here, slowly unknowing everything, becoming open, becoming yielding, just sitting. Here, let me become willing. Here, help me to know. Here, turn me toward hope. Let my heart find its ears in you. Let the cells of my body open in order to listen. Let my being come into your presence and experience the sound of your light.
Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Vaed. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha v'chol levavcha u'v'chol nafshecha u'v'chol meodecha ve'hayu ha'devarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam v'shivtecha b'veitecha u'v'lechtecha v'derech u'shochbecha u'v'kumecha u'kshartam lehot al yadecha v'hayu letotafot b'neinecha u'chtavtam al mezuzot beitecha u'visharecha למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
In this spot, we can truly feel what our ancestors must have felt as they left Egypt, headed for freedom, and then ran into this body of water that they knew not how to cross, a barrier to all of their hopes and dreams. And then one leader named Nachshon bravely walked into the water, all the while praising God's name. And we're told that the water, as he walked, was up to his knees, and then his waist, and then his chest. And just as the water rose above his mouth and his nose, he said, Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, who is like you, God, who does wonders for us and for all people. We sing Mi chamocha together.
Baruch
And tonight, we ask God, just as you protected our ancestors with miracles and with peace, that you might protect us, protect this beautiful community, protect all we love, both near and far, protect the entire people of Israel and the state of Israel with a Sukkot Shalom, a shelter of peace, tonight and always. Hashkivenu at the foot of page 161. And God, there are some among us who are in need of a little bit of extra blessing this evening because they are ill, injured, in pain, have suffered loss of employment or of a relationship. And so, God, we ask that you be with all of them and give them strength and courage in this very difficult time. If you have the name of someone who's in need of a bit of healing and strength and you'd like to share their name out loud at this time, we invite you to do so now. In addition to those named, we offer our prayers for Eileen Berger, Wendy Bierman, Cal Fishbein, Lanny Gans, Sabina Green, Elaine Green, Barbara Harrison, Jeff Helfand, Sam Kolstad, Arnold Nicholsberg, Elliot Novak, Robbie Regano, Victor Shedlin, Doreen Takabayashi, Bernie Vagnini, Lori Weiser, Noah Wolf, Roi Yaron, Avraham ben Nachum Moshe, Shimon Eliyahu ben Avraham Basara, and Surah Bat Riva. HaKadosh Baruch Hu liyamalei rachamim alehem lahachal imam ularapotam ulahachazikan. Vaishlach lahem mehira refuah min hashamayim refuat hanefesh refuat haguf ashta bagalau vizman kariv and omar amen. God, the Holy One of Blessing, may you be with them now and always. May you send them a speedy healing of the body and of the soul. And together we say, Amen, and sing the words of Misha Berach, which are on your additional page.
We're going to turn to the words of our Amidah. We'll ask you all to rise in body or spirit, and we're going to begin this blessing together as one community, and then we will invite you to connect in some way. Perhaps not with the person next to you, but perhaps connect with the ground, with this magnificent space. Connect with yourself, perhaps even connect with God. We'll do that silently and come back together as one community in song.
Adonai
We'll invite you to find your seats, pause your conversations, settle back in. Last week, my wife, Alana, and I spent several days together away while our daughters were happily at camp and with grandparents. We rested. We had unhurried conversations without interruption, if you can imagine, and enjoyed the rare gift of time together. Then we reunited with family and friends for a weekend on the Maine coast. With work and domestic chores on pause, we appreciated all the regular days that led to these extraordinary ones. We marveled at the blessings in our lives. And when I returned back to work and normal life, I felt a renewed sense of gratitude for our home, for our family, and for my work of serving this holy congregation. Needs met, rested, and at ease, I was able to offer the best version of myself to my congregants, colleagues, and loved ones. This life-giving time away reminded me that caring for ourselves isn't selfish. It requires courage to know what we need and the strength to ask for it. This kind of self-advocacy is a form of sacred service, not just for ourselves, but for everyone around us. The daughters of Zelophehad, to whom Rabbi Pleasant introduced us last week, perfectly embody this teaching. Since their father died and had no sons, and the law allowed for only men to inherit land, the daughters of Zelophehad asked for a portion of their father's inheritance. In response to their asking for what they needed, God not only granted the daughters' request to inherit land, but went even further. God created a new law allowing property to be transferred to women. These trailblazers, who we revisit in this week's Torah portion, Matot Maseh, engaged in sacred service to the community when they spoke up for their own needs. They asked for justice, not for the whole society, not even for their friends and family, but for themselves. Because these brave daughters advocated for themselves, the positive benefits of their courage rippled outward for generations of women to come. These heroes in our Torah teach us a vital lesson about how caring for ourselves can inspire positive change in the world. Speaking up, both in service of justice and our own personal needs, can open doors for others. They teach us that self-advocacy is a form of leadership, modeling and giving permission to others to care for themselves as well. Researcher and storyteller Brené Brown affirms this teaching. She says that the most compassionate people are actually the most boundaried. Not the biggest martyrs, not the most impressive workaholics, the most boundaried. She explains that when you clearly define your boundaries, you don't feel taken advantage of, which allows you to remain truly open-hearted and generous to those around you. Brown teaches that having good boundaries means asking for what you need instead of expecting others to read your mind. It means taking care of your own well-being to prevent resentment. While we may imagine that subsuming our own needs is selfless and helpful to others, failing to advocate for ourselves and affirm our boundaries actually makes life more difficult for the people around us. Neglecting ourselves models martyrdom and sets the table for the inevitable resentment that follows. When we ignore our own needs, we don't become more loving. We become exhausted, bitter, and less able to care for the people around us. So how can we do this sacred work of advocating for ourselves and affirming our boundaries? I like to suggest that first we need to look within to understand what it is we need. So I'll invite us to sit with this question for a moment, and not to chair it or articulate it aloud, but simply to sit with this question. of what do I need. We might find ourselves saying something like, I need rest. I need joy. I need real connection. Only when we have a sense of what we need can we begin to go about finding it for ourselves. Of course, not every week can be a blissful vacation, and not every request can result in a new law being created. Sometimes a 20-minute walk or a phone call with an old friend can be enough. Sometimes simply saying no to something that we know will lead to resentment down the road can be a radical act of self-advocacy. It can be an act of service to the community, protecting those around us from a depleted and disgruntled version of ourselves. Each of us, without even realizing it, engaged in self-advocacy by attending Shabbat services tonight. Some need, conscious or not, drew you here, to us, to this beautiful beach and this moment of sacred pause. Maybe you were seeking loving community or the joy of joining our voices together in song. The brilliance of our tradition is that Shabbat itself is a boundary, an invitation to step away from the daily demands of the week and simply exist together. We do this knowing that there are many other demands on our time, plenty of obligations and responsibilities yet to fulfill. Showing up is a radical act of courage and care, and our hope is that when this Shabbat comes to a close and we return to our daily lives, we do so renewed, with greater gratitude, deeper peace, and the capacity to offer our best selves to the people who need us most. May we learn from the daughters of Zelophehad that asking for what we need is not a failure of generosity, but an expression of it. May we have the courage to honor the boundaries that allow us to live with wholeness, to rest without guilt, to speak our needs with honesty, and to trust that caring for ourselves is one way we care for each other. And may this Shabbat renew us so that, like our ancestors before us, we return to our families, our workplaces, and our community with open hearts, grateful spirits, and the strength to be a blessing to all whose lives we touch. Shabbat Shalom.
We all need the gift of memory, because memory brings those whom we have loved and lost close, reminds us of their presence in our lives, the lessons they taught us, the ways that they inspired us. And so on this Shabbat, if you are observing Shiva or Shloshim, the first 7 or 30 days following the loss of a loved one, we invite you to rise and share their name aloud. As a congregation, we remember Lessa Feingold, mother of Ellen and Owen, and Clifford, and grandmother and great-grandmother. Judy Kate Adams, partner of Nikki Forst, and Judith Wool, mother of Mark Schechter and Evan Siegerman, and grandmother of Victoria. And so too, if you are observing a yahrzeit, the anniversary of a loss, we invite you to rise and share the name of your loved one aloud at this time. In addition to those named out loud, as a congregation, we remember Jerome Ash, Eleanor Berger, Regina Bernstein, Saul Cooper, Mildred Dreyer, Richard Friedman, Raymond E. Friedman, Marshall Gans, Larry Gladstone, Hyman Goldstein, William Henkin, Russell Lerner, Ted Megida, Abram Megida, Jerry Minsky, Helen Morchauer, Karen Osborne, Faye Peacock, Joanne Ravitch, Sam Richter, Florence Berman Robbins, Bernard Rose, Alan J. Rosenberg, Eli Ross, Selma Schlechter, Marion Schwartz, Lisa Beth Schwartz, Elliot Siff, Neil Sloan, June Volk, Roger Volk, Sarah Weingarten, and Florence Whitko. We say Zichronam Livracha. May the memory of all of those whom we have loved and lost eternally be a blessing. And now, as a show of friendship and sympathy, I invite all to rise or otherwise elevate your heart so that we may join together in the words of Mourner's Kaddish, which are on page 598 of your Siddur. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah.
Amen.
Be'alma divra chirutei v'yamlich malchutei v'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayei d'chol beit Yisrael b'agala u'vizman kariv v'imru Amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevarach le'alam u'lamei almaya yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yitaleh v'yithalal shemei d'kudesha b'richu Leila min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata da'amiran be'alma v'imru Amen. Yehei shalom rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru Amen. Osei shalom b'mromav uyaseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru Amen. May the one, the Holy One of blessing, who creates harmony in the heavens above, bring peace and comfort to all of us, to the entire people of Israel, and to all humanity. And we say together,
Amen.
Amen.
Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael.
Shabbat Shalom. We are so glad all of you are with us tonight for Shabbat services. We're going to invite anyone under the age of B'nai Mitzvah age to come up and help us with Kiddush and Motzi. The hall is good tonight. We invite you to stay after the service. We have an oneg, we have some pizza, and we invite you to stay for your own dinners. And then we invite you back here in 2 weeks. On July 24th, we have two special things happening. One is it's Shabbat on the beach. Before that, at 5 p.m., we also have a young family Shabbat on the beach. So if you have young ones, come at 5. This is late. So if you have younger ones, come at 5. Come be with us, do dinner on the beach, and then enjoy. And then if you come at 6:30, one of the newest members of our congregation, Elijah Stanley Pleasant, will be with us for a special welcoming ceremony. So definitely come back for that. I heard that we cannot wait. He cannot wait to meet all of you. For now, though, we turn to page, it should be on 123 if it's in your prayer book. So on page 123, we have Kiddush, and we invite you to join us.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzav banu v'shabbat kodsho be'ahava uvratzon hinchilanu zikaron lema'aseh v'reishit ki hu yom tehila lemikra'ei kodesh zecher letziat Mitzrayim Kivanu bacharta ve'otanu kidashta mikol hamim ושבת קודשך באהבה וברצון הנחלתנו. ברוך אתה אדוני מקדיש השבת לחיים. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz b'te'avot.
Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.